We started with an easy stage, and then went to a hard stage. After that, we went to a really cool stage. Now we're gonna rebound back to a hard stage. Okay, Ringman, let's do this. Just like Brightman's stage, I'm not looking forward to this one. And the reason is simple. Ringman's stage is a nightmare with a capital N. Starting things off, we have a mounted wall blaster. Another annoying gimmick in Ringman's stage, disappearing floors. Expect a lot of those over the course of this stage, and they are not friendly. I don't know if you've ever seen Rowan Mithril's run through of this stage, but let me tell you, he had one heck of a time trying to get through it buster only and no damage. Thankfully, I am not bound by such principles. This little guy is a ring. One shot and it goes down. I would highly, highly, highly recommend you come here with the Flash Stopper, because Ringman's stage has not one, but 2 mini-bosses. And guess what? You have to fight both of them twice. I am not joking. And, jeez. Can anyone say bullet hell? I thought this was Mega Man, not Ikaruga. By the way, if you haven't played Ikaruga, fantastic game. One of the best 2D shooters of all time. Alright, here we are with our first mini-boss. Kabaton Q, or something like that. This is why we need the Flash Stopper. We're going to freeze time, and then we are just going to shoot like our lives depended on it. In fact, it does depend on it. What really makes Kabantan QA annoying is the fact that you have to shoot his platform sections, but they will instantly regenerate. Not fun. Another new enemy. This is Garyobi. It is impervious to the pea shooter of Doom, aka the Mega Buster, but it is not impervious to the Pharaoh Shot. I don't think I've demonstrated the Pharaoh Shot just yet. You can shoot it like normal, but if you hold down the fire button, you can charge it up for a more powerful shot. We don't want to use that too much because we're going to need to save it for Ringman himself. I can only assume this area is some sort of space simulator. And can I get back up? Yes! Awesome! What's really amazing about the Pharaoh Shot is that when your shot holds, it floats above you. So it's really, really nice to have. One of the best weapons in the game, in my own personal opinion. Alright, here we have our second mini-boss. This is Whopper. I don't know why it's called that. Maybe it goes out to Burger King on its off time. But you can't hit it while it's surrounded by the rings. So the only way you can damage it is by shooting its eyes when it shoots its rings at you. By the way, I have to give the developers credit for the concept of the stage. When you're given a generic name like Ringman, this is definitely the atmosphere you want to imagine the stage in. Once again, we need to use the Flash Stopper to deal with the Kabantan QA, and he does take a lot of hits. Those homing missiles of his are irritating with the capital I. Another reason why the Flash Stopper is an absolute necessity in this stage. We're almost done, so we're gonna head up here with the Rush Coil where we meet our good friend Eddie. And he's gonna give us an extra life. Very nice. That is just what the doctor ordered. By the way, if you don't like the item that Eddie gives you, you can always leave before you collect it, and then he will give you a different item. Very nice. What's not so nice is that guy. Those things are called rotors. When they are shut in like that, they are impervious to the pea shooter of Doom. You can, however, destroy them with the Rain Flush, I believe. Okay. Now things are getting a little nuts here, so you want to look before you leap. And we'll need to use the Pharaoh Shot again to deal with you. Jump again, and yeah, we're coming close to the end. I think I've managed to get through here relatively unscathed. I mean, it was a bit touch and go in that first section, but I've held it together. And quickly slide to the other side. That way you don't fall into the spikes of doom. And we've got one more whopper to deal with. Thankfully, I haven't had to use any E-tanks over the course of this stage, although I might end up using one right now. It's kind of tough to predict when he's going to fire his rings, so just use your best judgment. You know what? I take back what I said. I'm going to need to use an E-tank. After all, with only 2 slivers of hell, I wasn't going to last much longer. Yep, see? I would have been taken out by that. Okay, buddy, can I please shoot you? There's really no other way I can fight this guy. There we go! Finally! That only took 300 years. And check it out, we're at the end of the stage. For this reason, we want to equip the Pharaoh Shot, because that is obviously Ringman's weakness. Now, you would expect such a tough stage to have an equally tough boss, right? Thankfully, no. Ringman is a breather compared to his stage. He fires rings. He follows a very distinct pattern. He shoots a ring boomerang on the ground. Then he fires one in air and then runs forward. And hopefully you'll follow the pattern much better than I can. Oh, boy. How many lives do I have left? I've got 2 lives. I have nothing to worry about. One mistake I did make was I didn't charge up the Pharaoh Shot beforehand, because if you step through the end gate, the charge will still hold. So I can just release the button and I can instantly damage him. The downside is that he can instantly damage me. But as long as you get Ringman's pattern down, he's really easy. And make sure to hold that charge for the Pharaoh Shot. Alright, one more attack should do it. Ringman defeated. Oh boy, it's good to get that stage taken care of. And once again, we go to the Tron weapon gain screen. I'm sorry, it still looks cool. The Ring Boomerang. Pretty simple. You fire a ring, and then it returns to you like a boomerang. Alright, we have officially reached the halfway point of the Robot Masters. Who are we going to take on next? Well, you'll have to wait until next time.